kindergartners. It's Mrs. McCool, and I've got a story that I would love to read to you guys. This is a story, and let's see if I can get this set up right. This is a story that's called Hey Mama Goose. I better back up just a little bit there. All right. And what I love about this book has a lesson about home being a wonderful place. But sometimes we think that there might be better places. Can I give you guys an example? My daughter said to me that she misses school. So I think that sometimes when we're away from something we love, I think sometimes we start to see what is wonderful in that. So let me read you this book. If you guys know fairy tales, you're going to recognize some of these characters. Okay, here we go. Hey, Mama Goose. There. You see Mama Goose right here? And the three little pigs. All right. Can we see it? Okay. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She cried, Hey, Mama Goose, what should I do? My family is growing, and with it my fears that a shoe isn't roomy enough for my dears. Let's get the picture here. Mama Goose said, Old woman, you need a new place. I know just the right cottage with plenty of space. Pack up your bags and lace your shoe tight and move everyone to the home of Snow White. Okay, so you can see that Snow White and all the dwarfs are now leaving their little cottage. Okay. And can you see that picture there? Snow White and the dwarfs left to live with a maid who is known far and wide for her long yellow braid. Since the dwarfs are away, there are now 7 beds with 7 plump pillows for 7 small heads. Now, who do you guys see there? Do you guys see Rapunzel with Snow White and the dwarfs, and they're having a good time with her hair? So, Rapunzel invited Snow White to her castle, complaining to her, My hair is a hassle. She rented a room from a gnome who had said, I can spin your hair into pure golden thread. Who is that guy? I think it's Rumpelstiltskin. It is Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin remarked, I'm tired of tresses. That's another word for hair. The time is now ripe for changing addresses. Let's see where he goes. Oh my. He yearned to spin sugar, not spools of fine metal, so he sought out the cottage of Hansel and Gretel. So a candy house. Oh boy. Look at poor Hansel and Gretel. And there's the witch. Okay. So let's see what happens to them. Take it, cried Hansel, explaining their woes. The sweets made us too fat to fit in our clothes. They jogged up and down, determined to shed the pounds they had gained from the iced gingerbread. All right, there we go. Hansel and Gretel, hungry for greens, salads of parsley, lettuce, and beans. Snacked in a garden, eating their fill, when down tumbled Jack, followed by Jill. So here Jack and Jill are rolling down the hill after they fetched a pail of water. Okay. Jill's knee was scraped and Jack held his crown as they searched high and low for a haven in town. Mama Goose said to Jill, "I'm surely not bluffing. This house is resistant to huffing and puffing." Oh, so it looks like Mama Goose, the realtor, is introducing them to one of the three pigs' homes. Okay, let's see where these three pigs go. The brave little pigs, with a yen for exploring, hiked to a palace that rumbled with snoring. Oh, who do you think they see? Through briars and roses, a princess awoke to an oink and a grunt while the evil spell broke. I think that's Sleeping Beauty. Oh boy. Sleeping Beauty opened her eyes with a start. "Prince Charming, you're not. No pig wins my heart." Okay, can you see that picture? She raced to a bungalow built by three bears with three bowls of porridge and also three chairs. So I think you guys know whose house this is. It's the three bears. The family of bears had traveled away to drum up some business for opening day of their soon-to-be famous hot porridge stand in a vacant worn shoe in tale-telling land. Oh, so it looks like now they're going back to the shoe that belonged to the old woman in the shoe who had so many children she didn't know what to do. And here's their new business. Oh, it looks like their little guy is doing some advertising. And it looks like one of the pigs and Jack and Jill, or is that Jack and then Gretel, are interested in trying it out. Customers came from the furthest of places. They chattered at tables and swung on the laces. So in this picture, oh my goodness, we're seeing the witch, Hansel and Gretel, Mama Goose, Rumpelstiltskin. We've got Rapunzel, Jack and Jill, and the pigs. And over here, it looks like we've got Snow White and the dwarfs and another piggy. All right. Let me try to hold that back a little. They savored not only the porridge so hot, but also this excellent picnicking spot. Next door, the old woman took one look at the scene and gathered her brood, thinking, "What can this mean?" From the looks on their faces, the old woman could see that every last child was as homesick as she. This house is no better, and in some ways it's worse, than the shoe that I treated like some kind of curse. And so here they are, looking at their old house and missing it very much. Parting the curtains, she surveyed the pack, then hollered to all, "It's time to go back." And everybody's like, "What?" With bowls washed and stacked, the bears shut down the store. All returned to the homes they'd lived in before. They sat at their hearths and put kettles on and couldn't recall why they ever had gone. Why, our shoe is enormous, the old woman said, as her children lay squeezed like sardines in their beds. She rocked in her chair and gazed at her crew and sighed to herself, there's no place like a shoe. Home, sweet home. Kindergartners, I miss you, and I can't wait till I get to see you again. And I hope that you are finding some really nice things about being at home. Maybe you're playing some games that you don't normally play. Maybe you're getting a lot of time with your mom and dad and brothers and sisters and your pets. Maybe you're getting to be in your yard a lot. So I just hope that you're making the best of your time and just know that you are very missed. All right. Take care, you guys. Bye bye.